Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new, welcome to Birthing Bosses with Felicia. I am Boss Lady Fee. I hope you guys are having a super Saturday, guys. I'm having a great Saturday. Wanted to take the time to do part 2 of the video that I just previously uploaded. If you had not had the opportunity to watch that video, please go ahead and watch the first video and then come back to this one. All right, so in this particular one, we are going to be showing how to use mesh material to make a bow. But as you see now, I'm using regular fabric ribbon to make this bow. It's wired ribbon and I'm making a bow. So really actually what I'm doing is making a 2-part bow. But I know some of you guys have seen me making this bow quite a few times on the channel, but I haven't made a mesh bow in a long time. So I want to give that idea as well to some of you that may be struggling doing the kind of bow that I'm doing now. The mesh tubing bows are really cute. Well, not the tubing is cute as well, but this is not actually mesh tubing. This is just mesh ribbon that I'm going to be using after I finish this. So a lot of times I like to create dimensional bows, and I use different materials to pull one big nice bow in all together. So that's what I'm going to be doing for this one. But guys, stick around. I'm going to also be showing you how to professionally wrap your baskets using shrink wrap. I know some of you have been having issues with that. You're using it, but you're not able to get a crisp, clean, professional look that you may see on some of my videos. So I want to help you guys with that. Remember, I'm always on this channel to help you guys make your money, honey, and fill your bag. That's what we're on this channel for. So anything that I can do to help you do it just a little bit better and a little bit more, that's what I want to do. So what I'm doing now is just closing this bow off. Well, I actually had to go get some pipe cleaners because I just started back designing in here. So I don't have all of my material in here. By tomorrow when I start designing, I'm going to make sure I have all of my material handy so that I don't have to keep stopping. Which, I mean, really, I could have edited this part out, but I'm already doing the voiceover. I'm not going to mess it up. We're going to keep going, honey. So y'all just sit here and wait until I go and get a pipe cleaner. So when I get the pipe cleaner, I'm actually going to close this first ribbon off. Okay, I'm going to tie this one off, and then I'm going to start the mesh tubing ribbon. Why am I getting so tongue-tied today? I'm going to tie the mesh ribbon off as well with 2 separate pieces, okay? And you'll see why, because you definitely don't want each piece to come loose, and then being that it's going to be so thick, I don't want to trust it with just one pipe cleaner. And then in the midst of transitioning, or somebody transitioning the basket from home to where I set up on the streets, I don't want the bow to come apart. So that's what I'm doing now, is just starting on the mesh, and I'm just using, this is some mesh I got from Dollar General after Thanksgiving last year. It was 90% off. So either 90% off or I paid a penny for it. But anyway, I'm just cutting off. I do not measure, honey. I don't know how many inches that is. Do whatever you do, okay? You can about look at it and tell what I use, but you can use whatever amount of inches you want to use to create your bow. And again, that would be based upon the size bow that you are creating. So I want to create sort of a medium size mesh bow to go with the medium size regular bow that I have here. So I'm just cutting off segments of this mesh, and you will see as I take it when I'm done and just begin to kind of roll it all together. Okay, you can roll it like into a roll and make a tube, or you can kind of do what I'm doing now, which is just kind of like playing around with it. It's no particular way to do it. Whatever floats your boat, that's what you do. But I just want to give you a different way of how to create a bow. If you're not familiar or just can't seem to get the first method together, guys, then this is a great bow as well to put on your baskets. So again, thank you so much for those of you that have already started to email me. My email is FeliciaWinstead60@gmail.com. But thank you for those of you that have already emailed me and said that you were interested in the bow class. If you have not seen the videos with me talking about it, go ahead over to FeliciaWinstead60@gmail.com. Send me over an email, let me know your name, and let me know that you are interested in taking the bow class, which is going to be done by way of Zoom, okay? It's going to be done by way of Zoom. I'm also going to be having a class locally. So if you are local, driving distance from where I am, we will be doing a gift basket designing class for basic to medium learners, okay? And that date will be coming, as well as the bow class. But I just need to go ahead and find out who is interested in taking that class. So y'all see me going ahead. I'm going from one thing to the other because I don't want to lose you guys in the video. But you see how I am taking the other part of the bow and piping that off, okay? You can use whatever you want to tie that all together. But once I do that, I'm then going to combine the two bows together, okay? So if you're just going to be doing the mesh bow, then of course you don't have to combine it. But if you're going to be doing both like this, then you want to combine them together so that it will give off the look as if it was designed all in one, okay? But we know that it wasn't, but it's going to give that design look, all right? So that's what we are doing now, all right? So fast forwarding on, I'm going to go ahead and start talking in advance because I'm going to end this voiceover in just a moment. I hate to keep going and talking over and over and over and over and over again. But to get on to the wrapping of the basket, which is a concern some of you guys have, what you need to do is go ahead and slip your basket inside of your shrink wrap bag, okay? Some people have shrink wrap roll. I buy shrink wrap bags, and I will start back selling those pretty soon. So for those of you that have been asking me about that, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just kind of getting my products in the row so that I can go ahead and start back selling those. Thank you for those of you that have bought bags from me in the past. They are coming back around. So you will see me slipping my basket inside of the bag. And once I get it inside of the bag, it's not quite large enough. It's large enough to fit in the basket, but I like to have a lot of little poof, a lot of giveaway room at the top. But when we don't have it, we make it do what it do. So what I'll do is when my bags are a little bit snug, like that is, I will make the gathering, as you'll see, I'm doing the gathering to the left hand side, and then I'm just going to take the right hand side and just tape it to the back of the basket, okay? That's what I'm going to do, and that way the gathering will just be on one side instead of in the middle, which is where we typically do it. But I mean, sometimes I do them on the side as well, whether the bag is big enough or not. I just like that look from time to time. But when I don't have a choice, then this is what I do. And you see the extra bag that's left over on the right hand side. I'm just going to take some transparent tape, and for those of you that are beginners, make sure you are using transparent tape and not frosted or tinted tape, okay? Because transparent tape will allow the tape to blend right into the plastic, and you will not be able to see it, or if you be able to see it, it'll be very, very minimal. So make sure, again, that is transparent tape that you're using and not frosted or tinted tape. So I'm just taping it to the back, and I'm getting ready to prepare to shrink wrap it. Guys, keep in mind, you definitely can use a blow dryer. Of course, a heat gun. I used to say to blow dry it, I'll do the same, and pretty much it does. I've been using blow dryer for 20 some years. I just started using the heat gun when I was blessed with it by one of my amazing subscribers, and I gotta admit, it does apply a little bit more heat. And the one that I have, you can control the heat setting, so you can make it as hot or as cool as you want it. But you will see me going over the basket. I always, well, not always, but mostly start at the bottom, and I work my way up to the top. But you'll see me using my hand, which you have to be very careful with that, because honey, you can burn a hole in your hand. You hear me? Feel like you're burning a hole in your soul. But yeah, I use my hand as like a protective covering. I do not put the gun directly towards my hand, but I use the hand so that the heat isn't just going directly onto the bag. It's kind of like a mediator, so to speak, in between the heat gun and the bag to keep it from burning a hole. Your hands has to be really, really consistent. Even with using a blow dryer, you have to keep your hands moving very, very consistent. And that's what you'll see me doing here. I'm not massaging the basket, okay, giving it a good time. I'm not doing that. I'm using my hand to go over the basket to kind of just, keep so much direct heat from going. So that's what you'll be seeing me doing from time to time when you see my hands going over the basket like that. Okay, y'all ever seen those people that play the sweepstakes? The sweepstakes machines, and they be rubbing the machine up and down, I guess, trying to make it win. Well, yeah, that's what I be doing, trying to make this basket win. Okay, giving it a win. But anyway, y'all, it came out absolutely fabulous. I love the earth tone colors. Let me know if you guys like it in the comments below. Get your money, honey, and fill your bag. To the next video. Bye, y'all.